Hey everyone, this is Already from Abstract Music Lab, and today I'm back here in the sound design channel. Today I'm creating a lead called Wet Wire. It's more of like a chord, so if you want to listen to this in solo, this is how it sounds like. Without sidechain. With the MIDI. In Kontakt. Without sidechain. I feel that I prefer with it because it gives a bit more groove into it. Really cool sound that you can find over here in the description below in the Serum 2 Afro House pack that you can find at Production Music Live's website. But now let's get started with the sound design and let's get started with everything. You're going to initialize the sound here. And now we're going to get started by first choosing here an analog BD sign. Let's solo this 1 plus 7. So we're essentially playing a fifth over here. As it is, pan as it is, and just pretty much as it is, we're going to go here into the LFO one. We're going to select here a Chaos Lawrence 2-bar. Nothing happens because we haven't changed anything. And we're going to go here and select this and put this to the pan in a bipolar manner. Something like this. So you can see that it goes a little bit left and right. We're going to put the level a bit down. And we have to go and do something called FM, which is going to be FM from B. But before we actually do the FM, just so you can listen to the actual effect, let's first activate B. 4 voices of unison. Last D2. So you can see how the voices of unison are a little bit closer together in pitch. A little bit last over here. And a bit also of panning. So this moves a little bit. Now, in the FM, just so you can listen to what the FM does. So now we're just gonna go here and add a bit of FM here. Now we're also going to select oscillator C, but we're not using a wavetable. We're using here a spectral shape. And what is a spectral shape? Pretty much just a shape, and we're going to use and manipulate it in a different way than just a wavetable. We're going to go here into a pluck, and we're going to select here a harp harmonic. -1. And we're also going to go here and put a bit more. A bit less level. And that's about it. We're not going to do anything. We're still going to keep it as a one shot just so you can listen to what it does. Noise, alpha and Z, which is this one. Level a bit down. And panning, we're going to keep it as it is. Now we're also going to select the sub. 1 octave down. And we're going to select here a square. But a lot quieter. One other thing that we need to do here. First, we need to go here in oscillator C, and we need to select this as direct out. What does that mean? It's just meaning that this is not going to go through a filter. This is not going to go through an effects. This is going to go directly out. In addition, we're going to go here in the bus 2 and throw a lot of stuff over here in the bus 2. And in the mix, we're gonna go here in bus 2 and again throw it directly out. So oscillator C goes directly out, and it also sends stuff to bus number 2. But bus number 2 doesn't go through the effects that we're gonna do in the main. They go again directly out. So let's go into the envelope, and in the envelope, we're gonna get started here by putting the sustain down. To make it more into a pluck, and we're also gonna go and add more release. Somewhere like this. But let's put the decay a lot further down. Now, you just go here and pick these knobs and put it in the middle, and this one just a tiny bit down to make it more into a pluck. The release does a heavy job over here, just pretty much giving a lot of that extra leverage because we're playing simple notes and we're playing small notes as well. So if we didn't have release, this is going to play just like a bum, 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 and we want like a bung, 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 which is feeling a bit better. Filter number 1, we're going to select here a Serum 2 filter, which is the WSP. S, A, and B. We don't have to select C because C is going directly out. And we're not going to select the noise as well. We're going to put the cutoff a bit up. The resonance a bit down. And the drive just a tiny bit up, just to give a little bit of saturation in the sound. Now, LFO 2, we're going to go and select here a sawdown. Something like this. What are we doing with this? We're just going to go here, select this as bar, and attach this to the cutoff. Something like this. Now let's go into bus number 2. Bus number 2, we're going to go and throw a reverb here. We're going to use a hall reverb, cutting a bit of the low end in the reverb, and we're also cutting a bit of the high end as well. Making it a bit bigger with the size, and also increasing the length of it with the decay. We barely hear it because it's really short in the background, but it's gonna make a difference in the end. We're not gonna have any spin here. And a bit of delay also to finish this bus number 2. 1/4 ping pong. And 100% here. Some sizzling background noises. Why is this important if you want to make this louder? You can see how this increases the loudness of everything that we're doing right now. 1/4, 1/4, we're gonna go and increase the feedback. Just keeping this feedback longer so it takes longer for the delay to fade away. A bit more frequencies here, a bit less in the Q. Just focusing on the high end. But now let's go into the main effects. Remember that this mix is going directly out. So this is going to here and going directly out, and also going directly out. So effects. In the effects, we're going to get started here by choosing here a compressor. We're going to use a single compressor, pretty much as it is. Just a tiny boost, and that's it. Just filtering a little bit, but we're using here as multiband. And here's where the biggest difference is going to happen, because can you see these bands over here? You can click on them and change them. And this changes a lot of how the sound actually sounds. We're gonna pick this, put it all the way up. The first is gonna go all the way down, and this is going to go kind of up as well. But we're also boosting levels here. So you can also increase the level of this. Why are we doing this? Because pretty much we're compressing a lot more the high end than what we're compressing the low end. But we're also boosting the level. In a way, we're shaping the sound. Something like this. Now chorus. And in the chorus, just so we can actually hear what we're doing, we're gonna go all the frequencies. We're gonna add a lot faster rate. And you can see how this becomes really wobbly and kind of weird. So we're gonna increase this and increase the delay number 2 as well. It's almost like a background effect, but we're gonna put the depth really closely. Can you see how this ties up the sound together? Zero feedback. And the wet is going to go a bit down. Something like this. But something that is really cool in Serum, that you can also increase the level here in the effects. So you can go here, increase the level a little bit. Now we're gonna add a bit of reverb. We're gonna choose a hall reverb. Again, low cutting the reverb a little bit. Take a bit of the high cut of the reverb, just so we have more high end in there. Less size, so it's not a super huge reverb, but also a bit of decay. But also a bigger decay. And a bit of pre-delay. So it takes a bit longer for the reverb to be active. Spin all the way down. And a bit less wet. It's pretty much modulation in the reverb. Now we're gonna select here a delay. 1/8 and ping pong. Wet a bit down, just so we can already get started. Feedback a little bit higher, so this delay is gonna be a little bit longer. Frequency a bit up because we just want high-end frequencies. Pretty much something like this. Now, a lot of the heavy lifting will come here with distortion. We're gonna use a diode 2. A bit more. Just to add a bit of character in the sound, and also a bit of downsampling here. So distortion, we're gonna use downsampling. Drive as it is. Reset it to keep it as it is. Just in the background. Now, if you want to choose a bit more mix here, to give a little bit more character in the sound, you can also do it. And this gives a really nice character to the sound as well. And I hope you like the preset, but there's one thing that is really cool on the original preset. If you get into them, you can see how there's a lot of the macros that you can manipulate directly from there. So it makes your modulation a lot easier and a lot more straight to your song than to the sound designing of the preset itself. Hope that you like this preset. If you like it, you can get over here in the description below. This is Lilo Ready from Abstract Music Lab signing off. Ciao.